Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Some few days ago, there was a report that the Judicial Panel of Inquiry set up by Lagos State government to investigate the October 2020 Lekki shooting incident has approved the reopening of the Lekki toll gate. The 9-man panel returned the control of the toll gate to Lekki concession company, the operators, on Saturday, and that was based actually on the demand of the company through its council, and they were praying the panel to allow it to take over the plaza for repairs and insurance claim since December 2020. But right now, the issue has escalated into something else. If you check out your social media, you will see that right now it's trending real good because another protest is looming. I'm telling you, and it's really a serious one, and it needs to be handled speedily. Issues of these gravity needs to be taken care of speedily by the government so that what we saw last time will not happen again. I don't want my eyes to see it. That's the truth, because I don't wish to see it and see young people lose their lives again, because that part of it makes it very uninteresting. But the youths have already threatened protests at the toll gate. According to the news, some youth have threatened to hold a fresh protest at the Lekki toll gate over plans to reopen it for operation. It was gathered that they have begun to mobilize on social media with hashtag revolution now and hashtag occupy Lekki toll gate, with a matter trending as number 1 and number 3. As of 11 a.m., some of the youth shared display pictures and banners to create awareness about the protest. Information on the posters showed that the protest is planned to start at 7 a.m. on Saturday, February 13, 2020. Some of the posters have inscriptions such as "No Justice, No Reopening" and "Occupy Lekki Toll Gate," among others. It had been reported that Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry probing the alleged killing of Sars protesters by soldiers at the Lekki toll gate had on Saturday approved the reopening of the toll gate. However, 4 out of the 9 members of the panel faulted the report of the forensic expert hired to comb the scene for evidence. The 4 members who faulted the forensic report also rejected application by the Lekki concession company LCC operators of the Lekki toll gate to take possession of the facilities which had been shut down since the probe of the shooting started. The 4 members who rejected the forensic report are the 2 representatives of the civil society, Mr. Ebon Olu Adegboruwa, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and Ms. Patience Udo, as well as the 2 youth representatives on the panel, Rinu Odwala and Temitokpe Majekodumi. But the chairman of the panel, retired Justice Doris Okuwumi, and 4 other members of the panel acceded to LCC's request to repossess the toll gate. The chairman was backed by Shegun Awosanya, known as Singaling. Wow, that's surprising, I tell you. Oluwatosin Odusanya, Director of Citizens' Rights, DIG Taiwo Lakanu, retired, representing the police, and Lucas Koyejo from the National Human Rights Commission. One of the campaigners, Omoyele Sowore, had tweeted, "No to the reopening of Lekki toll gate. The perpetrators of Lekki massacre must be brought to book." Another person, one Dr. Chooks, urged those planning to protest to strategize properly, saying, "Now we move with strategies and togetherness. It is time you show what you have got for the government." Another person here said, "We have given them much time, but they took our silent night for granted, not knowing that we are putting heads together to study how to bring peace to the new generation." Another person here says, the town crier threatened that reopening Lekki toll gate and reopen Lekki toll gate and reopen NSAS protest. Another person here says, one coconut head added, he said, "We never believed that the panel, nothing good ever come out of any panel in Nigeria but a mere inquiry. No going back till there's justice for all. Occupy Lekki toll gate on Saturday. End Sars brutality. Oh my God. And this one says, we all know that the panel is just a means to divert youth attention. Only the rich and those in power get justice. But history has been made and stories will be told of how the youth of Nigeria fought against bad government. Hashtag End Sars and some other thing that the person wrote. I mean, this is an issue that I had believed that the government will handle it with all amount of expertise and all amount of dexterity, because it's a serious issue and it shouldn't just be handled anyhow. Carefulness was required here. And this issue of Lekki toll gate, it should be the people. Yeah, we have representative in the board, but at the same time, looking at the train of events, nobody should be thinking of that, except there is obvious move for, a punitive measure to be given to those behind the Lekki shooting, because we've seen pictures, we've seen people coming out to give witness, testifying to the fact that truly something happened. People lost their life during the period of the shooting and all of that. Fresh protests, that's serious. So I'm telling you the truth. It's a very serious one. But if some rationality will be put into it, if you look at the reason for the opening, it's really not for the operations to start again, but for them to get claims from insurance and all of that. But I know that nobody wants to see anything happen there until justice is gotten. And guess what? The youths are really right, because it will, the way events happen in Nigeria, people are already used to it from just, okay, we just want to know how many things got bad in the Lekki toll gate. Before you know, it will spiral to, let's just open. It's not going to be full day opening. It will be half day opening. Before you know, they sweep the case under the carpet. It will just be that something like that had happened in the history. Every October 20th, 2020, it will be remembered. There was a time something like this happened. But the question is, what was the aftermath of that event? What actually happened? Who were brought to book after that thing has happened, so that there would not be a repeat of it? I feel at this point, the government of Lagos State needs to wake up and come into this case fully and address it. And also make it so open. If there's going to be compensation for those who have lost their people during that period, they make it so open that everyone will get to know that, this is how much they have compensated these people. Even if it means to place those officers who were behind that on, suspend them. We are talking about democracy here, suspend them. Take them to court or something. Let something be done so visible, so that those people who had passed through that terrible experience of watching their people die, they will be, at least they will be appeased partly. You understand? But not just to wake up and say, okay, let them open it on whatever basis, whatever. It looks very okay, except if you had been a victim, except if you have a family member who had been a victim. That's when you realize that that thing was not a joke. So we are looking at what is going to be the case. Already it is trending on social media. We've got to be careful. On YouTube it's trending. So many other places it's trending. So we've got to be careful. Government just need to be very careful, because if it happens again, my God. Well, I'd like to leave it there. But just go and comment in our comment section. What do you think? Fresh protests again from the youths? And this time around, they've talked about strategy. Do you think that this is what we are going to be seeing in 2021?